Okay, we're changing the headlight bulb on a Dodge Ram Promaster 2015 3500. There's water in it. I want to see if I can figure out what to do about that. First thing we need to do is take this cover off and this cover off. And to take these off, there's two plastic kind of Phillips knobs, and then there's a Phillips screw down here. Okay, so we're going to get this off. I'm changing the low beam today. The high beam is on this side, and the blinker fluid works just fine too. So it's just the driving light. After you get these screws out, there's tabs on the other side of them that hold them in place. So we pull this out. We work it back. So there's a tab, 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 tab. And it looks like this one's already been dented for me by somebody else. But it still stays on. And then this top one, same kind of thing. It came off with these orange tabulators. Now we need to get 3 screws out of the light itself. Okay, so right up on top, it's a 10 mm, and so you just need to take that nut out. It's not a screw, it's a nut with a 10 mm hex head on it. Alright, so then underneath there's another 10 mm hex nut right in the front. We'll take that one out, and then one in the back side. And then there's some wiring on the lights. This will pull the assembly out. Okay, so to pull the assembly out, there was another connector up on top in the back, and then we've got a plug here for the high beam that just came off by pushing this tab on the top. And then, well, that's all the wiring there is to it. So now the whole assembly is off. Alright, so what we're talking about here is an H7, and they have cheap, medium expensive, and super expensive lights. My experience and my debate on my other channel for my other car is the cheap or the medium price bulbs seem to last fairly well. The higher price bulbs are brighter but don't last as long at all. So you tend to be changing them quite a bit. And the way you change it is, like I said, we don't want to touch the bulb with our hands, but we just pull the bulb gently out, and there are 2 tabs behind it. So I'm going to get this new one, open it up, and install it without touching the bulb to get oil on it. Okay, today I'm going to be putting this back in, and I wanted to talk about this assembly a little bit and ask for help. So when I took this out, it was full of water. Previously the other one was fogged and had water in it, so I take them off and just lay them out in the sun to dry them out. But if anybody knows where the problem seal is, I don't have time right now to go put it in the bathtub and figure it out myself, but if somebody could help me with that, let me know. It does seem to be a bit of a common problem with my van, so I thought I'd ask. Now we are going to just get our plug and connect it back in here, right here, for the light that is in there. And then I'm going to change the bulb on this wire. It's falling in here. Okay, yeah, so here's the bulb I need to change, and when I change that, I need to just pull it out. I won't be touching it with my fingers. I've got a set of gloves for that. Okay, so the way this goes in, I've set it in place, but I just brought it back down. The square tab for the light is on the side with the clip, and it goes down in this hole, square tab lining up, and then this lock has to get out of the way. I can do it easily if I wasn't trying to film it, so let me just pull this tab out of the way, slide it in, lock it, and be done with it. Yep, so that was easy. There's that metal tab on the bottom, there's a nut right there, and a nut on the bottom, and a nut on the bottom, and it just goes right on back in. Alright, there we go. We just finished up changing the H7 light bulb out. There's a link to that bulb in the description. It's kind of an easy, quick thing. I dried my light out. I'm going to see if there's a leak in it. It's easy enough to take off. I will follow that, or hopefully it'll be dry for the summer and I won't have to worry about it. But thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe, tell your mom.